Welcome to SV Union High School and Junior College.
Let's see another example. 1500 milliampere into ampere. So it is 1500 milliampere. Milli means what? 10 raised to minus 3. So we have to multiply the number with 10 raised to minus 3. So we got here 1500 into 10 raised to minus 3. So we have to place a decimal point 1, 2, 3. So here we got the decimal point. So the answer is 1.5 ampere. This is the answer. Now see the next example. 0.01 millivolt. This we have to convert into microvolt. Okay. As we know, millivolt. Milli means what? 10 raised to minus 3. So we have to convert this into microvolt. What is meant by micro? Micro means 10 raised to minus 6. So now the 0.01 into 10 raised to minus 3, it is millivolt. But what we require? We require microvolt. So here 0.01 into 10 raised to minus 3. So total what we get? We got here 1, 2. This 2 plus this 3. So we got 5. So we got 1 into 10 raised to minus 5. But what we require? We require here micro. Micro means what? 6. So if we want here 6, so we have to add here 1, 0. So we got here 10 into 10 raised to minus 6. So the final answer is 10 microvolt. This is the final answer. Now see the next example. In this is the 100 kilo ohms. Ohm is the unit of resistance. Now we have to convert this 100 kilo ohms into mega ohms. Okay, so here we got 100 kilo ohms. Kilo means what? Kilo means 10 raised to power 3. Okay, so this is 100 into 10 raised to power 3. But now we want mega ohms, and mega means what? Mega means 10 raised to power 6. So see, this is 10 raised to 3 and 1 2. So you can call it as 10 raised to 2. So here finally we got 10 raised to 5. So we can write it as 1 into 10 raised to 5. But what we want? We want the mega ohms. Mega means what? Mega means 10 raised to 6. So here we have to add one decimal point. Then we will get here 0.1 into 10 raised to minus 6. So it is 0.1 mega ohms. So this is our final answer, that is 0.1 mega ohms. Or you can take it as like this also. This is 100 you have to write, and towards the left hand side you can give the decimal point. Then also you can got this 0.1 mega ohms. Now see the next example. In this 1.2 kilo ohms we have to convert into ohms. So as we know, kilo means what? 10 raised to power 3. So we have to multiply it by 10 raised to 3. So we got here 12,000. Then here is the decimal point. So we have to give one decimal point. We have to cancel out this, and we got 1200. That is the ohms. Now see the next example. In this 0.1 picofarad, we have to convert this into farad. So as we know, 0.1 pico means 10 raised to minus 12. So we have to multiply the number with 10 raised to minus 12. Okay. So this is the answer that we got 0.1 into 10 raised to minus 12, and it is what? It is in farad. Or you can do the calculation and you get the answer. Or you can write it as like this also, 10 raised to minus 13 farad. Then next here, this is 2500 nano ampere, and we have to convert this into what? Micro ampere. So now this 2500 nano ampere, and as we know 2500 nano means 10 raised to minus 9. But what we require? We require here micro. Micro means what? 10 raised to minus 6. So 2500, we have to split it into two parts. So we will get here 10 raised to minus 3 into 10 raised to minus number with a minus power, then what you have to do? We have to do that instead of multiplication, we have to divide the number with the plus power, that is 10 raised to 3. So you can write it as like 2500 divided by 10 raised to 3, or you will give here the decimal point. So I am giving here the decimal point. 10 raised to minus 3, 1, 2, 3. So we got here 2.500. Okay, this 0 cancel out. So we got here 2.5 into 10 raised to minus 6. So we get here 2.5 into 10 raised to minus 6. Minus 6 means what? Micro. So we got here 10 raised to 2.5 microampere. So in this way we can convert the higher units into the lower units, or fractional units to the higher units to the fractional units. So this is what? This is the conversion of units. Convert the number from higher units to lower units. So see, the number is 1 kilohertz. We have to convert this number to hertz. And what we require? We require here 1 into kilo means 10 raised to 3. So what we get here? We get 1000 hertz. So in this way we can convert the higher to lower. Then now we can consider one again example, that 1800 milliampere to ampere. Okay. Now here what we have to do? It is 1800 into 10 raised to minus 3. So as we took here 10 raised to minus 3, so multiplying any number with 10 raised to minus 3, so you can divide it also with 10 raised to 3. So we got here 1800 divided by 1000. So our final answer is 1.8, and it is what? In ampere. Okay. Now we'll take another example, that is 0.1 ampere to milliampere. Okay. Now here what we have to do? We have to higher to lower. So what we have to do here? We have to divide the number. So this is 0.1. Divide this number with minus 3. So you got here 0.1 into 10 raised to 3. So the answer is 100. That is in milliampere. Okay. Take another example, that is 1200 hertz to kilohertz. So how we can convert this number? For converting this number to, this is the lower unit, this is a higher unit. So for converting the lower to higher, what we have to do? We have to divide this 1200 with 10 raised to power 3. So here what we get? We get 1200 divided by 1000. So the final answer is 12 divided by 10 means the final answer is 1.2. And it is what? It is in kilohertz. So finally we got the answer 1.2 kilohertz. Take another example, that to convert 0.06 megahertz into hertz. Okay. Then what we have to do here? This is 0.06 mega. Mega means 10 raised to 6. So what we have to do? 0.06 into 10 raised to 6. So finally we got, here 2 points are there, so we have to adjust this. So we got 6 into 10 raised to 4. So finally we got the answer 6, and this is 10 raised to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros are there, and this is what? This is in hertz. Now take another example, that is 1.5 kilovolt into volt. So how we can convert this? This is 1.5 into kilo. Kilo means what? Kilo means 10 raised to 3. So what we have to do here? 1.3 into 1000. So what we get? We get here 1.5 into, and the 3 means 1.5 into 1000. So we got here what? 15,000. Put a decimal point. So we got, this is 1500 volt. So in this way we can convert a larger number to a larger unit to the smaller unit, and the smaller unit to the larger unit. We can take 0.1 picofarad into farad. So how we can convert this? This is a 0.1 and it is what? It is in picofarad. So we have to multiply this number with 10 raised to power 12. So here we got 0.1 into 10 raised to 12. That is what? That is in farad. Let's take another example. Suppose the number is given, that is it is 10,000 ohms and we have to convert it into kilo ohms. What we have to convert in kilo ohms. If the lower unit is given, means the smaller unit is given and we have to convert it into the higher unit, then we have to divide the number with that unit. So we have to divide this with 10 raised to power 3 means 1000. So we got the answer 1 and it is what? 1 ohm. Okay. Now the number is given, suppose it is 1000 ohm and we have to convert it into what? Kilo ohms. Then what we have to do? Kilo ohms. Then what we have to do? We have to, this is in ohms, okay, the same answer, same question is there. So kilo ohms to ohms, what we have to do? We done that, we are dividing the number. But suppose the number is given like 1 kilo ohms and we have to convert this number into what? Ohms. Means the larger to smaller. Then what we have to do? We have to multiply the number. 1 into 1000, that is 1 into 10 raised to 3. So we got what? 1 into 1000, that is 1000 and it is in ohms. So in this way we can convert the higher numbers, higher units into the smaller unit and the smaller units to the larger units. These units are very important while solving the numericals. So this is all about how to convert one type of unit into another type.